Hi. So, a while back I asked whether it would be really useful or not to document what I do when I'm not having a good mental day. And today is one of those days. I can't communicate with people. Everything's upsetting me. There's just overwhelming sadness, and it's just not good. It's bad news, bears all around, and I've not been able to bounce back. Sometimes it's like this for a few hours, sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's a lot longer than that, and I don't know, I think everything of this year is just crashing on top of me. And I'm trying to get on top of it, but it's hard. Because what used to calm me down she's not there anymore. And I feel stupid to document this, but I think it might be beneficial to someone, I don't know. But for those who don't know, I lost 2 of my pets. And they were very important. They basically my emotional support animals, if you want to put it that way. And they went very suddenly within 3 weeks of each other. And especially the last one, I've not processed. I've just stuffed it away and kept myself occupied with art. And I just want to say, I always feel like I need to say this is not for attention. I don't want attention for this. I've coped with this all my life. I go up and down depressions in my family, and it just comes and goes, and ADHD makes it so much worse as well. But I just want this to be useful for someone. I don't know. I'm still keeping a braver face than how I feel. I always do that, automatically hide, and that's just a survival mechanism that I've learned to do over the years. Because people don't want to see this. People don't like seeing others go through a tough time, and they don't want to be reminded of the bad things in life. So I always hide. But I think it might be beneficial to someone to see if I manage today. I probably can. What I want to do is that one of the things that kicks me out of these depressive moods, if I'm able to take that step, of course, because sometimes you're just so bad you just cry for a day, but I think today I can kick myself out of it. I want to rearrange my whole studio again, because some space got freed up. I moved my lizard out of the space, so she no longer scratches during recordings. She's now in the living room. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is reorganize everything, and then hopefully it will look a bit nicer, and the sound will be a bit better as well, and there'll be a lot of heavy lifting and manual labor, and I'll be sore afterwards. My fibro will kill me, but it will probably help me a lot. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today as self-care, to kick myself out of this mood, and hopefully maybe get dressed and have a shower as well. So I'll let you know. And that's my setup right now. which is not the greatest, so we're gonna do something about that. Go. And now, to move all of this. Well, I've moved and emptied my bookcase again, and now I gotta do all this. Well, I am no longer sad, I'm just tired and in pain. It's up, I guess. I don't know if you've remembered from a couple of streams, but I said that the floor in my recording studio is sinking. That's how much is sunk by that much. So this is all going to the outside. You can see the floor. It is very delicious, but because of the whole Backstreet Boys reunion tour, they can't prop it up from the shop below. So I gotta live with this for a bit. It goes all the way around. Yay, maybe I'll fall through the floor one day. And this is what it's like now. A lot better, cleaner. I need a bigger bookcase at some point, but it's nice and organized now. My tank with my snail. Got some beasties over here. And yeah, all my things. All the models you don't see because they're out of reach of the camera. But they're still pretty cool. Rieke, Gardaline, Mr. Mouse. And my small collection, I have a bigger collection of Firefly figurines. I love the little model, he's so cool. Some Bendy, some Ghibli, this was my very first stuffed toy that I got. Somebody gave it to me when I was born, so it is just as old as me, and it's had 4 different skins, and this is the last skin my mom put on. And yeah, as you can see after the last wash, it got a bit shredded, but I love them all the same. My Death Stranding corner, what's so kawaii? Yeah. Yeah, and this corner this corner looks funky on here, but when it's full screen on my camera, oh, you can see that here. See? That looks good. There, not so much, but that is the illusion of the camera. Anyway, that's that, and I'm going to have a shower now, and hopefully that will cheer me up even more. But it is nice to have this all sorted and clean and ready, and I've cleaned my desk as well. It's just nice. It's just nice. Look at all the lights I need for my old face. Yes. So I'll see you then. Take this head off. Soon I'll come around. Lost and never found. Hello. We are 5 hours in now, and as you can see, I have cleaned, I have redone my makeup and done the background. Well, you've seen all the footage. I've done a lot of cleaning and reorganizing and tidying and make it a little bit more just a nicer space to record in. Whenever I feel really chaotic and whenever I feel really down, if I can, I have the need to reorganize things and make things less cluttered, because it's so cluttered in my head. I like to have it not so cluttered in my living space, and that's a big up actually, because it used to be where if I'm really bad, it will just turn to chaos. So today was like a medium bad day, and I can still kick myself out of it. Of course, it doesn't mean that my depression's gone. It's still there. I'm still sad, but it's not at that point where it stops me from doing anything, you know? And I've learned that over the years. It took me a really long time to learn how to distract my brain enough so it doesn't go into that constant downward spiral. And it's not something that you can always do, and I know everyone is different, and it doesn't always work for me either. Last year, as you might know, I had a really bad period where I didn't do anything for about 2 months, and that's also the time when I stopped streaming and I didn't record as much, and it was all around really bad. So I know it can get that bad. But now I try to keep on top of it, try not to kind of allow myself to fall into that kind of pit. But again, it's not always up to you, because it's such a controlling thing to have. Mental health is such a controlling thing, and yes, you learn things, you learn coping mechanisms, and you learn how to do these kind of things. Because now it's just under the surface, you know. I still feel it, but I don't. I don't know what's better, whether it's better that it's under the surface, or whether it's better that you let it all out constantly, or there's a happy medium. Oh yeah, I've got a tea, I forgot. I even made myself a tea. But it's nice because I have like loads of space now behind me as well, and it's just all around better. And you can even see my tank now, although I need a new light for it with the escapee gecko. But yeah, I feel better. Better as in more in control. Not as brain foggy as well. I was when I get really depressed, my brain fog just reaches new levels of low, and I can't think, I can't speak properly. I usually end up pissing off someone because I can't communicate properly. It's such a bizarre thing, really. I can understand how people see this as being so bizarre, and it is bizarre. It's bizarre to people who go through it, you know. But I think we should highlight these things more, and if you do want to see more videos like this where I'm just, you know, I let you see how I am in the beginning and then some of the stuff that I do to try and distract my brain from going into the downward spiral, then yeah, let me know, because I don't know if it's useful. I don't know if people want to see that kind of thing, whether it helps anyone, I don't know, but I just feel like not enough people talk about it because everybody wants to be so private, and I can understand that because it is embarrassing. It puts you on the spot for a lot of abuse, and it looks like you're attention seeking as well, and that's my worry always, is that it looks like I want attention, and it's not. It really isn't. I don't want anybody to look at me when I'm depressed at all. People who know me in real life know that I usually hide away and isolate, and I tend to, one of the bad things that I do when I'm really depressed is that I shut down, so I don't react to stimulus. I don't eat, I don't drink, I don't do anything. I kind of go into a bubble, and that's something that I need to stop doing as well, because it's very dangerous and it doesn't help anyone. Well, it kind of helps me because it kind of shuts my brain down and I process things, but sometimes it can kind of last a long time, and then, you know, then there's an issue. So I try to find other things to do, and like today, doing something physical and something that improves my living space, and then having a good shower and wash, and, you know, grooming is a really good way to feel a bit better about yourself, and get a nice tea. Yeah, that really helps me, especially the physical stuff. I don't know why, but if I do any physical lifting and whatever else, and reorganizing heavy furniture, I feel better. If I'd lived in the mountains somewhere, I'd go for a hike, you know, I'd be gone in the mountains for a day and enjoy nature, but unfortunately I'm in a shitty city, so I can't do that. And of course now with Backstreet Boys reunion tour, I can't go anywhere anyway, so what can you do? But that's what I've done today, so I hope maybe that gives you an idea. Like I said, still depressed, but more under control, and hopefully I can continue distracting my brain tonight and have a good night's sleep, and maybe I'll feel a bit better tomorrow. You know, sometimes it takes a day, sometimes it's a few weeks, sometimes it can be months, sometimes it's just an hour. It is bizarre, and it's annoying, and it's infuriating, and it's depressing, and it's heartbreaking and crushing. And I have been in and out of therapy for it since I was 9. I have had several medications on and off. I don't like being on them long term because it doesn't do me any good physically. But yeah, it's gonna be a long life thing, and I just wanna share. Maybe it will help someone. So I hope you're all doing okay, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.